Garrett, fresh off a national championship, what was that like with Denver?
It was unbelievable. Obviously, got to win one my freshman season, but I was out, and so getting to be a part of this one and going through the battle with the team was just an unbelievable feeling, and it was awesome.
Just in terms of having a big role, I mean, obviously you provided the assist on the primary goal in the third, I think, tied the game. You did that in the semifinals as well, and just defending the lead with a 2-1 lead. What was that like?
Yeah, well, I think it's just. I think any one of us could have done it. I mean, we play a style that's just so committed to one another, and I was just fortunate to get the bounce to go my way. But we were committed, and that's what happened. So.
And what was the process like of signing your first pro contract with the Jets?
It was so awesome. They were great during this whole experience. They've been nothing but kind and welcoming and answering questions in full honesty, and so they've been nothing but supportive and awesome. So I'm super excited to be here.
What are some of the things like you bounce around? Like, tough to know, especially the way the game's change and NIL and everything else. How do you know when the time is right to turn pro after what you've been through?
I don't think you do. I think it's always you can always say one decision's better than the other, right? But I think you need to make a decision, and then you need to make that the right decision. And so that's the mindset that I'm going in here with. I had 3 unbelievable years at Denver. Super happy with the staff and everybody that had helped me there, and I think it's just my time to step away.
Can you speak to the emotional highs of being drafted and then in the same year win a national championship and then sign your first pro contract?
Yeah, it was definitely a whirlwind of a week, something that I'm going to remember for a long time, and it was just an unbelievable experience, honestly.
How would you describe your development? I mean, unfortunately, we haven't had a chance to see it much around here, whether it's development campus, the way things have worked with school and everything else.
I think I'm just a long-term thing. Like I grew up playing junior Sharks. We've never been in a rush. Go play in the USHL for a couple years, 3 years at Denver. It's all about the process in my family's eyes and my eyes. And I think just being able to take the time and hone in all those other details when you finally get to this level of hockey, I think it can give you a real advantage.
For folks who haven't seen you a ton, I mean, mobile guy, big guy, stay-at-home D-man, but there's also some offense too. I mean, what's your personal scouting report?
Yeah, I think I'm a guy who, when I got the puck, I want to make something happen. I'm looking to find guys. I'm looking to move my feet. I'd say I'm an opportunistic in the sense of I like to take what the game will give me, and that's just how I try to approach the game. So.
What was just the rationale for making that decision to step out of college and come to pro? You could have went back, but was that national championship, was that like yeah, I won it, now it's time to go find something else to do or another hill to conquer sort of thing?
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of different factors, but obviously, winning the national championship and having a great run there definitely helped. But we've been in talks for a while now, and this was kind of the plan, maybe even a little bit before that. And so I was just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. And after the tournament and everything that we went through, I felt right.
In terms of Garrett, I mean, familiarity with this group. I mean, like Kenny said, you've had some time during development camp to be here. But in terms of, pretty much your entire draft class, I think, is playing with the Moose right now. So what's it like coming here, and how familiar are you with these guys?
Yeah, like you said, I've been to camp a couple times here with these guys. I've never skated at camp due to some injuries, and so I know these guys. But now being in here and being really in a smaller team setting, it's not a camp. You get close right away. I mean, we grabbed dinner last night, and it's nice to be around the guys, and we're building some good friendships. So.
How would you describe the impact Mr. Carl had on your life?
Yeah, he's unbelievable. I mean, obviously, it's no secret. I mean, you see the success he's having in the University of Denver, and it just you have to attribute so much of that to him. I mean, his coaching style, his attitude, the players he brings in, the program he's built, it's set up for success in every way, and it's unbelievable.
How did hockey become your passion, Garrett? Obviously, there's a family connection, but how did it become your number one sport?
I think I've always been a guy who just, loved playing sports. Growing up, played all the different sports. Obviously, my dad played, and I got a couple of brothers who played as well. And, I think as I just kept getting older, I just kind of narrowed it down to hockey. I think it was the one I just loved the most. I was at the rink all the time, and I'm so happy to have the game.